Hello, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be working on my alphabet postcards, alphabet soup I also like to call it. This week's video is going to have the letters N and O. No. They're a little bit grungier than last week's L and M. There was a lot of pinks and greens and fun colors. Not that these aren't fun colors. This one's a little bit more cheerful, but this one's definitely a little darker. So should be fun, should be a little different. So let's get started with N. All right, for N, I've decided to go with this green kind of florally print. I thought that looked good with that. I'll put this to the side for now. Somewhere, there we go. I want it to stick to a piece of paper and not come off. This week I have also grunged the back a little. I did it with antique linen. Last week I didn't grunge any of the backs because they were brighter colors. I left it more white. A lot of times I usually do grunge the back. Some of the inks that I've chose this week, I have Hickory Smoke, Weathered Wood for the nest, Dried Marigold, Floral, and Gathered Twigs, again for the nest. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and round the corners on this, because of course a round nest, gotta round the corners, right? All right. Oops, that missed. There we go. Okay. Now I have gathered a bunch of things to use on this, so hopefully it will go smoothly. I think I'm gonna just do a quick vintage photo on the edges of these just to knock that white off from the postcard. I guess I should say that too. If this is your first time watching my alphabet videos, what I use is the dollar store index cards. They're lined on one side, blank on the other. I glued my paper onto the line side so that the back is blank. They are the 4x6 version of their postcards. You get a ton of them, so it's a great deal. If you want to make some sort of journaling card, they're a great size, and added to another piece of paper, they make a pretty good standard thing. By themselves, they're pretty thin, but added to something, they're great. So that is my story on that. Okay. Now, I usually like to do the postcard stuff in the back first because I like to layer some stuff on the front. I don't want the stamping in the back to get whacked. So which side do I want is the top? That's, I think that's going to be the bottom. Okay, so that's going to be the top. For the postcard, I have chosen this one. It kind of looks like a nest, so that's the one that I've chosen for it. And I think I am going to do the dried marigold for the colors on the back. It's a fun bright yellow color that reminds me of the N that's in here. So we're going to go with that. And make sure it's the correct way. Try to line it up as good as possible. This one's a little tricky. Okay. Yeah, fun, settle. Okay, let's put that away. All right, so the other things that I like to do with these is I've got an arrow that goes down the center, kind of like the line that divides a postcard, and then I've got a little barcode in the back. So let's get the little barcode on the bottom. And then we'll get the arrow somewhere down the middle. I hope your day is going well. It's kind of chilly out here today. Not complaining though. The heat's been jumping up and down. Hot, cold, hot, cold. But I kind of wish it would just make up its mind. All right, we're gonna go arrow down. Cute. Okay. All right, so we'll come back with the stamp after we get the front taken care of to make sure I know what it looks like. And if I want to add any other of these label kind of things to the back, we'll do that in a bit. So, all right, so I decided to put a bird on here because of a nest, of course. So Oh, and I also wanted to either put this on the bottom or that. And I'm leaning more toward this because this is kind of not stark, but this is more flowy, kind of like the nest, more flowy. All right, so we're gonna put that there. Hopefully it's not gonna stick too hard. And then we're gonna wanna put a bird. Now, I think I might wanna have the bird go this way toward the nest. That would kind of make sense, but I really do like that bird. Not to say that I can't switch it around. I usually put the letter on that side, but why can't I switch it up? I definitely like that bird a little bit better. Kind of looks like that bird too. Yeah, I think I might go with that. I'll switch it up a little. I also had this nest, but that might be redundant to put that on there. Okay. All right, so if we have this guy in the nest, put something below him. Maybe like that. My fingers are not working today. I like the green, the light green. Could probably use that to stamp something on too if I felt like it. Bum, bum, bum. It just seems like he should be on something. But then there's nothing down there. So, bum, bum, bum. Let's move this over a little. It's so hard when they're not stuck down to figure out where they're going to go until I probably should just start sticking them down. I do that, move that over. All right, let's do that. Okay, I'm going to center this. Get that out of the way. Don't need my corner rounder anymore. Okay. All right, so that's going to go there. And that's going to go on top of it. I like the color of this, so we're gonna put this on top of there. And we're gonna give it a second to stick, because this vellum, I've noticed, it will stick with the glue stick. And I like the fact that it kind of can go around the whole back instead of maybe using the Arts glitter glue or something. But if you don't rub it on good, give it a second to make sure it sticks. It likes to curl up, so I think that one might be stuck now. Okay. All right, I'm gonna just throw a little color on the outside. It's coming up. There we go. Of the bird. Get rid of that little white. I tried to fussy cut pretty close, but there's only so much you can fussy cut. Yeah, that'll be good right there. Okay. All right, so we're gonna put the nest down first so the bird's nose, if it's a little tall or long, can sit above the sticker and I don't bury it. Move out of the way, little nest, little bird. Yeah, that works good. Okay. looks like he's going to lose the tip of his tail. All right, don't watch if you're squeamish. Oh, bye-bye. Okay. All right, so I think I want to put that up there, but I think I'm gonna throw a little distress on it. Knock down that white just a tad. Cover up the top of that stick. Yeah. And then throw that over there. I'm just gonna nip the edges off and then throw a little distress around it so it looks similar to the other stuff. Yeah. Alright, this is going to need some Arts Glitter Glue. It's a little thicker Tim Holtz label. Oops, I was going to do it that way, wasn't I? Okay. Yeah, I feel like we could probably throw a little stamp in there. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll use the gathered twigs. Yeah, and then when I get my coffee sploots and my tape on there, oh, that was just about to come up. See, I told you. You gotta watch that vellum. That color I really like with that. Okay. All right, so let's go to the back. Now, I think I want to put something kind of like that on there. And there's something that says like bum bum bum. Destination or a number, book number. We'll see how that goes. I think I'm going to find a stamp first. Make sure that doesn't clash with it. Okay. Let's see if there's an orangey kind of stamp. Choo 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 choo. Okay. All right, nothing's jumping out on me. Guess I could do some sort of brown for a nest. That's got some birds on it. Yeah, I think we could do that. Okay. All right, I see that it does not have any cancellations, so actually I think we're gonna go with this one. First class with cancellation swoop. All right. like it. Okay. Now, the bird. The bird will be, I think I want weathered wood for the bird. It's light, it's not too obnoxious. Just adds a bit of color to it. And we can have let's do that in the brown. Okay, and we'll throw that on there. I'll just scrunch it up just a tad with a little vintage photo on top of it. Okay. All right, so let's get that out of the way and throw something that looks like a nest. Kind of looks like a nest. I like that better. Okay, let's do that one. And let's do the gathered twigs. Now let's do actual coffee. Okay, actual coffee. We need a little up here and some there. Okay. And we'll do the half circle. Did it again. Laying my card on there. Oi, Lisa, you gotta stop doing that. Someday, I will not do that. But today is not the day. Okay, and a little bit of tape. Throw that on there, and then I think I like this. It kind of has this green look to it. When I made this faux vintage. Whoops. Wrap that around. Nice. I like. Okay. I think we can call that done. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna call that one done. And I'm going to clean this up, and we're gonna fine stuff, and we are going to work on O. I'll be right back. All right, I am back and ready to go with O. I found some paper. It was a 6x6 I had, so I've attached it to the postcard already. I'll get that out of the way. I did do the corner rounds and vintage photo around the outside. I also distressed the back, this time with old paper. It's got more of a greenish hint than the antique linen that I used on the previous one, so it kind of goes with that a little bit, I think. All right, so for postcard, I have decided to use this one. I just thought the kind of swirliness down there was ribbon was good for that one, so that is the one that we are going for the back of that. Now I was thinking originally to do some flowers, but there's so many flowers on here, it really just competed with it, so I think I'm going to go with just some fun labels for this one. Yeah, I think that, and some fun colors to pull out because there's so many colors in here. I thought that would be great for that. All right, so let's start with the back. I don't think there's really a right or wrong or up or down for this, so we'll just go this way. All right, so I'm thinking the colors I chose for these are fossilized amber and sky blue, and then I've got the hickory smoke for just some lighter. If I want to do the stamp cancellation, I like to use that hickory smoke for that because it's not quite black, as if it's kind of worn off a bit on an older postcard. Okay. All right, sky blue. Let's see how you go. All right, come on. Crooked. Dang. Okay. Oh well. I really wish these were clear, but what can you do about it? All right, so as usual, we're going to go down the center with the arrow. Now, do I make it crooked to look like they did the postcard crooked? Or try to get it straight? Okay, so there must have been something on here already. Interesting. Okay. I don't know what that was from, but it is what it is now. All right, back to sky blue. I hope. All right. Weird. There really must have been enough stuff from when I did N. What color did I do N? Orange. Huh. I guess orange and sky blue makes gray. Who knew? Okay. Well, at least they kind of match. Nothing I can do about it now. All right, so we'll come back for a stamp later, and we're going to go with the front here. Okay, so don't stick. Thinking about that lady, she's kind of fun. That might be a little busy. That Paris? Does she look like she could be from Paris? Sure. Put that back over there. Let me do that. Or we put that up here. That's too bad. Maybe a little stamp up there would work. Put that on the back. I'll put Put that on the back. Maybe with that. That's fun. This is teeny tiny. Norfolk. Or maybe stick that down here. Oh my goodness me. All right, well, let's get some of this stuff stuck before I find the, whoops, whoops. I could do the stars, or this number. Well, that's the same number as that. Ooh, that'd be interesting. Could do that. Put that number there, that number there. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's get her stamped while she's floating free. And let's do the blue. Hopefully the blue comes out not gray. I guess if it comes out gray, it's not as big of a deal. There we go. Okay, we'll save that. Maybe we'll put that on the back also. All right, so this is gonna have to go underneath, that's gonna have to go underneath, so we'll move O back again. All right, I think these edges are pretty well covered, so let's get the glue on. Let's get the gluing. Ooh la la, Patty. Ooh la la, Patty. Okay, French lady. All right, French lady. All right, this looks like it could use a little inking. All right. Calignani. Kind of sounds a little French, maybe Italian. I like the orange against the green. I like the juxtaposition of colors. Okay. All right, let's get this guy down. Okay. Okay, so we'll throw that, we're going to throw that over there. Going to Paris, need to check your bags. And I wonder how fossilized amber is going to look on top of green. I guess we'll find out. I just don't want it to be too obnoxious. Oh, there we go. Not obnoxious at all. And transportation company. All right, let's do that. All right, do we do the same yellow? Blue, might as well do yellow. Okay. All right. Okay, now I wanted to do return and forwarding. So now that we've done this weird gray back here, let's do the yellow again. Fossilized amber, I should say. Okay. Okay, I like it. So, let's find a, I can put this Russell Morgan here. If I have a stamp there, that's a little bit much. We'll put Russell Morgan over there with the date. Really can't pick up this vellum with my fingers, that's for sure. Let's find a stamp. Okay. What about yellow? What about yellow? What about... Excuse me. Ooh, that gave me the goosebumps. Stupid allergies. I like those colors. Okay, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. Okay. And let's class it up with a little first class cancellation mark. Not upside down though. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do it that way. All right, he looks pretty well marked. All right, and the infamous vellum. Oops, slippery. Okay. How do I put that? Let's put the number up there. Okay. Okay. And how about a little handle with care? Put you over here. All right, let's try that sky blue again. Let's see what you're gonna do. Will you be gray? Will you be blue? No one knows. Looks like you're gonna be blue. Okay. Okay. All right, let's just throw a couple. We're gonna do some small ones. And let's do coffee. All right, handle with care, but there's a coffee stain on it. Okay. All right, get back on there. Okay, inks go away before I lean on them. Glue go away. So let's just throw a little bit of, I don't know if I have any. I want a little bit smaller. Okay. And this piece has that greenish tone back to it. Green and gold, so perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now it would be perfect if I could get it off. There we go. All right. Let's kind of put it up here. Block a little bit of the crookedness. Oh man, I just rubbed it all off. Okay, don't rub that hard. Okay. I love it. Besides the fact that that's crooked, I love it. Paris lady, the Italian sticker, traveling with their suitcase, baggage check room. Love it. Okay, so let's do a little quick up close version of these two. All right, so the good old N one with the fun bird going toward the nest. I really like that. The colors, I like the amber kind of colors. I think it was marigold it was called, very cool. And then the back, the birds on the stamp, bird here, very cool. Yeah, very, very cool. Okay, now for, oh, I love that lady. That's great. Going to Paris with the baggage. And looks like a guy on a horse for Italy. That stamp is very cool. Cincinnati, it's worldwide. And the state stamp, yeah, very cool. Love it. Okay. Well, that is going to be it for today's video for N and O. So stay tuned for the rest of the alphabet. There is a playlist that shows alphabet postcards. If you'd like to check out A through M on here, they're in there. If you would like to get notification of the future and upcoming videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell notification so you get notified of future videos. So that is going to be it for me today, and as usual, I hope you have a wonderful and creative day. Thanks for stopping by.